Hello, kids! Today, I have a magical story for you about a kind hearted girl named Cinderella. Despite facing many hardships, she never gave up hope. Let's discover how her kindness and bravery help her find her happily ever after. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. She was sweet, gentle, and loved by everyone. But sadly, her life was not easy. After her mother passed away, her father remarried a woman who was very cruel. This woman, Cinderella's stepmother, brought her two daughters to live with them. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were mean and selfish. They made Cinderella do all the chores, from scrubbing the floors to cooking meals, while they lounged around in fancy dresses. Poor Cinderella didn't even have her own room. She slept in the attic on a small, dusty bed. I wish my life were different, but I must stay strong and kind. Someday, things will change. Despite everything, Cinderella remained kind and hopeful, always helping others and treating even the smallest creatures with care. One day, a grand announcement came from the palace. The king and queen were hosting a royal ball, and all the young ladies in the kingdom were invited. The prince was searching for a bride, and everyone was excited. Girls, this is our chance! You must make the prince fall in love with one of you. Cinderella's stepsisters immediately began preparing, trying on dresses and fussing over their hair. Cinderella dreamed of going to the ball, but her stepmother sneered at the idea. You go to the ball? Huh! You have nothing to wear, and you have too much work to do. Forget it, Cinderella. Cinderella's heart sank, but she didn't argue. Instead, she helped her stepsisters get ready, hoping for a miracle. After her stepmother and stepsisters left for the ball, Cinderella was alone, crying in the garden. Suddenly, a soft light appeared before her, and out of nowhere, a kind fairy godmother appeared. Why are you crying, my dear? Who are you? I am your fairy godmother, and I'm here to help you. You shall go to the ball, Cinderella. But first, we need you to get ready. With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed a pumpkin into a beautiful golden carriage, mice into horses, and Cinderella's ragged dress into a stunning gown, complete with glass slippers that sparkled like diamonds. Oh, thank you, fairy godmother. But how will I get in? Just be yourself, my dear. But remember, the magic will only last until midnight, so you must leave before the clock strikes 12. When Cinderella arrived at the ball, everyone was mesmerized by her beauty, especially the prince. He couldn't take his eyes off her and immediately asked her to dance. They dance all night, laughing and talking, and Cinderella forgot all her worries. But as the clock began to strike 12, she remembered the fairy godmother's warning. Without explaining, Cinderella ran from the palace, leaving the prince confused. In her hurry, she lost one of her glass slippers on the stairs, but she didn't stop. The next day, the prince searched the kingdom for the girl who had stolen his heart. He had only the glass slipper she left behind and declared that he would marry the one whose foot fit perfectly into it. The prince and his men visited every house in the kingdom. When they arrived at Cinderella's home, her stepsisters eagerly tried to squeeze their feet into the slipper, but it was no use. Then Cinderella stepped forward. But to everyone's surprise, the slipper fit Cinderella's foot perfectly. The prince recognized her at once and knew she was the girl he had danced with. "It's you! Will you marry me?" "Yes, Your Highness." And so, Cinderella and the prince were married in a grand celebration. And they lived happily ever after. Remember, kids, no matter how difficult life may seem, always stay kind and hopeful. You never know when your dreams might come true. Until next time, keep dreaming big and being kind. For more stories, like and subscribe.